All right, good afternoon. Thank you for coming to our session. We're excited to talk to you today about how Microsoft is unlocking Azure AI within our customer service experience. So we're going to get to some demos in a minute, but first a little bit of background. So my name is Braden Unger, this is Mark Friedland. We're part of our core services and engineering and operations team. We're the organization that builds, deploys, and operates Microsoft's enterprise tools. Specifically, we're on the One Voice team. We're part of the team that connects over 50 million customer calls for both support and sales to our sales agents. Specifically, Mark and I have been working on speech analytics and communication intelligence, trying to mine data out of customer voice interactions. All right, so why are we here? As you've seen probably at the conference so far, there's two key themes we're going to talk about today. One is customer obsession, and the other is democratizing AI. Really what we're here to talk about today is how do we combine these together? How do we take AI and obsessing about the customer and apply that to the customer service experience at scale? A little bit about Microsoft's customer service footprint. So as I mentioned, we go over 50 million support and sales calls per year. We have 30,000 agents, 90 plus contact centers, and 37 languages. It's actually now more than that. As you can imagine, it's a very complex support model. We have customers from an Xbox gamer, consumer customer, to a large enterprise or government sector. Additionally, we support all of our products and services across the full life cycle, from the time that you decide you're interested in buying the product all the way to the time that you're deploying it and managing it within your organization. So, given this level of scale and complexity, one of our questions was how do we improve our customer service footprint with Azure Cognitive Services and AI? How do we take this rich set of tools and AI and ecosystem within Microsoft that we already have available and combine it with our customer service footprint? So how do we bring these two worlds together and apply AI? All right, so now the good stuff. We're going to walk you through a few case studies. First off, I want to talk about the Microsoft Customer Service Agent. Microsoft's Customer Service Agent has a lot of tools that they use at their disposal to support customers. As I imagine any of you who work in this sort of department would know, there's a lot of different tools you need to successfully do customer service. You have your soft phone that you use to actually talk to the customer. You have a knowledge base to look up help articles. You have case history to be able to see what are their interactions with us so far. You have support tools and you have case notes, things that often require a lot of manual searching and going and finding things, as well as typing and trying to record so you have a historical record of your interactions with your customers. The problem with this traditional experience is there's too many tools. These things often end in lots of manual searching, scrolling, switching between windows, trying to find the tools that you're looking for to support an interaction. The experiences are often disconnected. You have a payment system, you have a case management system, you have a telephony system, and oftentimes you end up having these agents who are high-value assets and frontline managers for customer service doing really manual work like data entry, just typing what the customer is saying or just taking payment information and processing, rather than actually focusing on the customer and that support experience. Results in a lot of manual scrolling, switching, what we call the swivel seat, where they're constantly going back and forth between all their tools. So we, in our division, asked, what if we apply AI to this? What can we use from Microsoft's Azure AI ecosystem to make this a more efficient experience, not just for the agent, but also for the customer, through improving our resolution time and experience? Enter Dynamics 365 and the channel integration framework. I'm sure many of you are familiar with, this is a great example of one of our products that is available for customer service. Dynamics 365 is a case management tool that I'm sure many of you are familiar with and have heard lots about so far. What you may not be as familiar with is the channel integration framework. The channel integration framework is an extensibility platform that allows you to connect all of your own custom tools and integrations to your customer case management and knowledge-based system. So it allows this connected experience between all of your various tools. I want to walk you through a few pieces of this and how we have distinct integrations across our AI and telephony and tools stack. So in the top right, you'll see this is our telephony system. So we have, using web APIs to our telephony provider, we have the ability to set the agent status, see the customer information, and be able to make and take calls, put a customer on hold, all the traditional things a customer service voice agent would do. Additionally, we have an integration with Azure Cognitive Services text analytics API to be able to provide real-time sentiment, to actually see in real time how is that customer feeling about this interaction. Are they happy, sad, angry, or neutral? As you can see, this is neutral so far. Next, I want to show you, I'll actually build this whole thing. So this pane right here, this is a completely custom pane we've built, but it didn't require a lot of configuration and code. This is something that we were able to go out to Azure's Cognitive Services APIs, and this is actually really cool. We're doing real-time speech to text on the customer conversation. So as an agent has a conversation with a customer, we're getting those audio signals from our telephony system and transcribing them in real time. Additionally, what you'll see here, there's a highlighted little link right here. So I know this TV is small. We were promised a TV much bigger than this, but what do you do? It's picking up in the transcript using Microsoft's LUIS system, Language Understanding Interactive System, that the customer is talking about their Surface battery not being able to charge. Well, it knows through a series of models that you can build within Azure that this customer, there's actually a support article for this agent to be able to go and look up. So it gives the ability, it's listening in real time to things the customer is saying and looking for ways intelligently it can solve and predict what the customer is calling about or actions that an agent may need to take in the support experience. So it gives the ability to an agent to click this link and see their support tools and go to the right, auto-navigate to the right tools they need to support the customer. It could be a help article, it could be payment instrumentation, it could be resetting a password, it could be any tool, insert your own tool. So I'm just going to show a couple more things here and then we'll get to another demo. There we go. Out of the box Dynamics 365. What we're doing is we're also integrating this AI experience with default and out-of-the-box features of Dynamics 365. Their knowledge-based system as well as the customer history. So we have this rich connectivity and series of interactions that's now a unified single desktop for an agent to be able to manage their customer service experience with the customer. So this is how we're doing this and trying to assist the agent. Mark's going to come and talk to us a little bit about how we're doing that, taking these real-time signals we're getting and applying them at the supervisor level and beyond. Mark?
Thanks, Braden. Good afternoon, everybody. So I want to share the second real-time scenario with you. So Braden talked about agent assist, and now we want to talk about what we call supervisor dashboard. So the hypothesis here is that there are very few options to monitor the call experience in the call center. The supervisor can walk around and snoop on folks. The agents might be able to raise their hand and say, hey, I got a problem. Or many of the CRM systems actually have chat built in so the agent and the supervisor can talk to each other. So the question that we're asking ourselves is, if we were able to provide the call center supervisor with actionable real-time signals to indicate the health of each call, could we improve that customer experience? So we also need to talk about, well, what's real-time? So real-time to us is you got to intervene during the call, okay? Because once the call is hung up, you've lost your opportunity to touch that customer, okay? So we actually have three scenarios. We're going to talk only about the improving the customer experience, but we have some ideas. That's through the supervisor dashboard. We have some ideas about site level signals as well. we'll save those for another day. Okay, so here's the dashboard we're going to look at. So let's talk a little bit about the signals. But first, so you're going to see, we're going to be analyzing audio in real time. We're going to be calculating a number of distress signals. We're going to be displaying notifications and alerts in the client, in this case, this dashboard. And finally, we're going to allow the supervisor to intervene in a call. And these would be through some of the traditional call center methods where the supervisor can listen in on the call if they choose, whisper to the agent, or even, we call it barge in other words, intervene in the customer experience. So when the dashboard comes up, you're going to see basically the following signals. So we're going to talk about sentiment, and this is from Azure Cognitive Services Text Analytics Sentiment. And we have an initial sentiment and then a trend that occurs during the call. We'll go a little deeper after the demo. We have the length of the call. The idea is here that if the call reaches the average handle time, we can paint that red and show that it's a long call, maybe at twice the average handle time. And then we have over here a supervisor escalation signal. So this is based off a topic model that we've trained to recognize when the customer is asking to speak to the agent supervisor. All right, so before we get into the demo, I'm going to connect the call through what Braden just showed you, the Dynamics 365 desktop. So this was a real call in our pre-production environment. And then I'm going to mute the agent and I'm going to pretend I'm the customer. Okay. Now, the dialogue that you're going to see is somewhat contrived because we're trying to show you as many signals in a very short period of time. But trust me, customers actually say this stuff. All right, here we go. I'm going to roll it. We're going to roll it. Oh, we blew it. Let's try that one more time. All right. Is it? Sorry, this is the main event. Okay. Just pause it for a second. It's not. We need the audio.
I can hear it.
Is it working?
Yeah, the audio's coming through.
You guys are awesome.
Here we go. That's it. Just crank it. It's on. I think it's coming through.
The services you provide are just fantastic. That said, how was your day going?
So you saw the positive signals.
I'm having an issue with my service.
That'll be classified as negative.
My Surface battery will not charge.
So here you see that's a customer intent. So we
I
get
am
a
super frustrated. I want to speak to your manager.
so there's the first supervisor escalation.
I want to talk to your supervisor.
There's the second. Okay. All right, so what did we just see? So So again, the call was connected through the D365 connector. You saw that earlier, but basically there's three services here. We've got speech to text, the text analytics sentiment model, and then a topic model written in Lewis that's looking for customer intent. And then the main attraction was really, for this demo, was the supervisor dashboard. So you saw the initial sentiment was overwhelmingly positive as I spewed my soliloquy about how much I love Microsoft. Apologies, you didn't really hear that because we were having audio problems, but I had 3 very positive statements to say. And then we have a sentiment trend, which basically is a moving average of the last 6 customer channel scores. And then we have the Lewis topic model here that ran and picked up the 2 supervisor escalations. So how do we do this? So the main piece here is the real-time service. So the real-time service is a set of microservices built on Azure Service Fabric, and it really has 2 main components. It has a component that listens to call recording platforms, and then it has a component that sort of brokers communication between clients and AI over here, which in this case is all Azure Cognitive Services. So the first thing that happens is, in this case, our call reporting platform is Genesys Pure Engage Cloud. Okay, we're also working on a Teams integration, but this could be any call recording platform. And so Genesys opens up a WebSocket in the real-time service and passes us RTP. We then take those streams, bust them into the agent and customer channels, remove silence, and send it to speech to text to get the transcript. Okay, so the second piece in real-time service is the notification hub. So the notification hub brokers all this communication via HTTPS. So what's happening over on the in the dashboard is that each agent ID says, I want a subscription, and I want a transcript, I want a sentiment score, and I want a supervisor escalation service. So that's what forms, so they make that request, and then real-time service brokers those communications, makes those requests. We pass, we get an agent and customer channel for speech to text, but everything else is customer only in this. Only the customer segments are sent to Lewis and text analytics. So then they come back. When there's an alert, it gets notified, the client gets notified, and then it's up to the client to deal with the presentation layer and show that to the user. Okay. Oops. So that's it. Thanks very much for coming. More information on Dynamics CIF and Azure AI on the links. Come visit us in our showcase hub. That's the CSEO IT showcase.
Right over
right
there.
That way where the blue circle is. And then there are a couple other great Azure Cognitive Services sessions coming up from our colleagues, Panos and Raymond. This one's speech to text, and this one is text analytics. So thanks very much, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you.